Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you're turning favorite, welcome back. So today we're talking Yankee Candle Scent of the Year 2020 and a few new spring fragrances I've touched upon before, but I have some in jar form and a 3-wick format from Yankee Candle as well. So let's get into it. So let's start with, okay. Scent of the Year, something that Yankee Candle started last year, 2019. And I don't want to say it didn't take off. There were very mixed, mixed feelings about it. My major gripe was that it was excluded from all coupons, so you had to pay the full $29.50 for it. It was only available at Yankee Candle stores, which is fine. Exclusivity to their stores is a good thing, I think, because it gets us in there. But I know their market is wholesale, because wholesale, if you guys don't know this, wholesale pays for everything up front, right? So you go into a Hallmark and everything you see on a Hallmark shelf is already paid for to Yankee Candle. So Yankee doesn't care if Hallmark sells one or all of the candles because they've gotten their money already. That's the same way they work with Bed Bath & Beyond, Kohl's, all those companies, because they pay up front. That's also Kringle's market over in the UK and Europe, which tends to be why the European market for Kringle gets things well in advance before we do, because everything goes over to wholesale first. So this year, of course, Yankee Candle is putting their Scent of the Year in Macy's, Kohl's, and Meijer grocery store, which we don't have anywhere near us out here. And they're only doing it in one form factor this year. That's just in a 22-ounce jar. Last year was also in a 2-wick tumbler. This year is not the case. So I'm going to show you last year's first, and then I'll show you this year's, and we'll talk about it here. I just got my hands on it today. It just came out today. You could order it online last week, but in store today. So this is last year, so it's 2019 Scent of the Year. There is kind of an off-white painted glass. This whole thing is painted, or it's a wrap of some sort. It's painted with this labeling stamped on. They custom painted the lid gold, and of course there is a whole story on the back. So this was supposed to be Miracle Flower. It became one together, and white wax, of course. This one, I like it a lot. It's so interesting, this fragrance. I know in my stores near me, it didn't hang out till semi-annual sale. People bought this when they saw it. Again, my gripe with this candle, you could not use coupons on it. This year you can. So it's now included in the sales. You can use the $10 off 25 purchase if you have that bounce back coupon. Works. That's what I did today. I returned Woodwick, and I bought this, and I ended up paying $3 for it. So this is this year's. You guys might have seen it online. The pictures that I've seen really don't do the jar justice. So here is, it's called Awaken, and this is really, it's stamped on. It's still a sticker, but there is texture on that. And as you can tell, there is texture. This whole thing, glass jar, is textured. And it has white wax, 22 ounce. Now, it did come with a little paper insert. I've been smelling this thing on and off all day, so I kind of lost. I don't know where it is. But it was just a little blurb about Scent of the Year. You can go read it on their website. They promoted it pretty good this year. They did a whole press release, you know, but the display was pitiful compared to last year. Last year, when you walked in the store, the front table was Scent of the Year, head to toe. They had the big banner hanging down from the ceiling They had them all in different layers and things like that. And this year, you walk in, the very front table was Poolside. They're calling it the Oasis collection, I think, which has Poolside Oasis in it. Roseberry Sorbet, ugh, horrendous. The lime and cilantro, and then the sweet pea and Madelines candle. Good collection overall. But then behind the table to the left was just a little table, and the full display wasn't even set up. There were, I think, 6 candles on this display, and it had, you know, the riser in the middle when it was covered, and there was something on top of the riser. There you could put candles on top of the riser. Nothing there. And this was at lunchtime on Tuesday, the day that is supposed to be released. So don't know. We just got over some annual sale yesterday, so understandably so. They don't give the stores much time to do the changeover. And they certainly don't staff them to do the changeover. But, you know, the store has to get rid of all the holiday stuff and make room for the new stuff. And as I just said, Yankee does not give them a couple-day leeway to do that. You know, probably some annual sale should have ended on Sunday, all day Monday, you know, get rid of it, everything, and then Tuesday start the new stuff. Anyhow, I digress. This jar, aside from the texturing, feels very Yankee Candle American Home, because it has the lip. See that lip right there? If you've ever seen a Yankee Candle...
This on the web.
No, I don't want you, Siri. Go away. I thought I turned Siri off. Anyhow, so if you've ever seen an American Home jar, American Classics, Home Classics, they always have this little lip here, and it just always felt kind of cheap to me. You also can't use a normal aluminum lid on this. It does not fit. It just kind of sits on top, and it's just, you know, over there on the floor. If you have a flat one, a flat lid, which they don't really make anymore, but if you have a flat aluminum lid, it will work on this. So my theory behind this is these jars are one piece. There are no seams on any of these jars. There are seams on this jar. So there's a seam that runs this way, and then there's a seam that runs this way. I'm not sure if you can see. Let's see. Where is it? It's right there. Anyhow. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Runs over there. So my theory is, in order to make this jar, it was a 2-piece mold, and they had to somehow seam it together. And therefore reinforce it at the top with the lip. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Not a fan of the lip, though, to be honest. But anyhow, what does this silly thing smell like? Well, this is what it looks like in its entirety, right there. Nothing on the back. That's it. Very, and this smells like something that I have in candle form somewhere that I just can't pinpoint, but it's very fresh, clean, aquatic, floral, and way different than Water Garden, way different. This is more fresh, more of that fresh, if Yankee Candle were to say ozone, right? Ozone is how they would describe the scent most of the time. But the floral is very, very pleasant, pink florals, perfumey floral, right? And like there's a little bit of like a zest going on here. Amber, don't forget the amber. So it's more mass appeal than last year for sure. I don't know if it's for everybody, because I know a lot of people don't like florals, and I love them, but I just don't know if it's for everyone. Go in your store, check it out. see what you think of scent of the year. Jury's still out if I'm going to buy a second one to burn. We'll see. If I want some candles and I can just throw it in on a promotion, there I will. I have 3 other candles real quick. Medium of Afternoon Escape. Finally, so good. Been using this in Melt Cup in the office. Very good, very unique scent. Another one that I didn't know I was going to love until I smelled it in person a few weeks ago. Sweet Pea and Madelines. This one, pretty much like dripping in oil there. It's all over in there. It's using one of those thin wicks. Again, not a huge fan of the thin wicks, but well, hopefully we have performance. And this fragrance, I'm going all in on this fall, this spring. So, Water Garden, the 2020 formula, I'm all in on it. The previous Water Garden formula is good. This one's better. So here is Water Garden 2020. I need to get this in a large label there. I love the ribbon with the little watering can on it. If you guys haven't seen, oh, even I didn't notice that. The blue is iridescent. It does it here too. Yeah, look at that. So cool, and leaves. If you haven't seen the accessories for spring 2020, they're amazing. Go check them out. Guys, this is hyacinth water. This is my perfect fragrance. I am definitely going to stock up on this. I picked up a 3-wick. I've never burned one of these. I picked up a 3-wick at Kohl's yesterday. They were on sale for 15 bucks. I had $5 in Kohl's cash, and I had $6 merchandise credit. Then you took an extra 15% off of that. I paid $2 for this candle, so we'll see how it goes there. 17 ounces, 30 to 50 hour burn time. Don't know, we'll see. But it certainly fits really nice in the Homeworks pedestals. God, that fragrance is so amazing. So that's what I have for you. I had no bounce back coupon this time. Like I said, they didn't get everything in. So I'll go back in there and ask them for a coupon later on. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of scent of the year. If you smelled it, what would you say to Yankee Candle for next year's scent of the year design, as well as fragrance recommendations. So thanks a lot, and I'll see y'all real soon. Have a good one.